What is up? All of the love and support that I have been receiving is awesome. You guys are great. Something that I wanted to touch on was, like being a YouTuber is fun. I love creating content. I love styling my hair and figuring out different new things to do with it. But I would love to hear what styles you guys want to see, what products you're like scared to try on your hair. Not scared, I got y'all. So comment below, let me know some things that you would like to see if my hair can be styled in a certain way, how products work on your hair, how you would like to see them work on my hair. I am your guinea pig through all of this. I am getting ready to put my hair into 2 long French braids. I'm going to add a little bit of hair to the braids because I'm going for a look. I don't know if you're familiar with Design Essentials. Anyway, y'all, this stuff is no joke. It's brand new. This bottle is empty, but you can see it in there. It's in there. This is it. You wanna know why? Sleek Max Edge Control. Edge Control. You know what? If you watched my first video, you saw I tried to put some funky glue in my hair and it didn't work out. So, back to the Edge Control. And I think this one is a winner. I am going to be using a couple of more products. This is also quality stuff. This defines my curls, but like feels and looks like water. I don't know what it is. I really don't. No mineral oil, sulfates, parabens, silicones, and other things that I cannot pronounce. I don't know. It's great. I love this product. So I'm gonna be using this on my hair. Obviously my go-to avocado oil and my go-to black castor oil. Y'all, let me just get this family photo going real quick. We're about to do it for me. Do it for me. Okay, so I'm about to wash my hair because it's well beyond when I need to wash it. I'm gonna treat her real well because she deserves that. I am due for a trim very soon. However, we're under quarantine right now, so can't get my hair trimmed. But I need your guys' help. Always comment and let me know if you have tried these styles at home. And yeah, we will get into this video a little bit deeper. We will go a little bit more in depth. And yeah, let's get into this. Welcome back. This style right here means I just wash my hair. If necessary, I don't think I want to put too much product on my hair, but if necessary, I will add this Shea Moisture Red Palm Oil Cocoa Butter and Curl Strength Pudding. Oh, Curl Stretch Pudding. Curl Stretch Pudding. I'm just going to leave my hair in a curly state and add this hair. This is some braiding hair. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the part. So I'm going to have a part going directly down the middle. But in order to achieve that very straight part, I have to completely take down these twists. I let my hair air dry for about 20 minutes. And now I'm here to style it. Hello.
Hello.
I'm recording a YouTube video right now and you're in it.
Oh my god.
Everybody say hey to Mia.
Hi.
It's my twin.
I'm another little plantain. This is big plantain.
Yo, shouts out to Mia. She's in my YouTube channel right now. Bow, bow, bow. Okay guys, so I have fully moisturized my hair. Trick that I didn't know is that you're supposed to apply your edge control before you style your hair. There's something about like laying your edges and like making sure your parts are super crisp and clean with the edge control before braiding it, as opposed to after, that makes it just like super hot fire. So I'm telling you guys, like, it looks like regular edge control, I promise, but this is gonna be the business. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're fine. So just all alongside my edges. Do you see it? Do you see that? I just want you guys to see that, like, with the edge control that I apply right here, that it is already just like doing wonders on my hair. And what? You don't even know. I don't know. Obviously these are going to lift a little bit as I'm putting in the braid, but it's alright because at least I have a foundation of a edge. That'll be good. This is gonna be my first attempt at feed-in braids. It's very dry right now. I'm assuming I've had this hair for a really long time, so I'm gonna brush it and get the tangles out of it, so that hopefully when it comes to styling my hair, I don't have too many snags and problems with this hair being too tangled. Typically you want to get all of the tangles out of this hair because it's not going to be easy if you're trying to detangle as you're braiding this into your own hair. This much oil. And just go boom, boom, and give it a little bit of love. I'm going to then separate this into half. And half of this is going to be for one braid, half of this is going to be for the other. Let's feed it in 4 times. 1 for like the very front, since it's small and I don't want to see too much fake hair bundled up at the top. I just kind of lay these out so that they don't get mixed up. Let's get started. So these 4 sections of hair all laid out in the front. I'm going to section off a front triangle so that I can start this braid. I don't want this fake hair to be visible pretty much at all in the braid. So I'm going to start braiding it just a couple of times so that I can feed in this piece of hair here and the braid looks good. So let's take this hair, let's get it in the middle. Now the trick is to get it as close to these front edges as possible. The closer to the front, the more it looks like the halo braid style look. If you can see here, it doesn't look like fake hair, it just looks like I started the braid. I'm not super awesome at explaining how to French braid, and on top of that, how to add fake hair into the French braid. So we're just gonna have a little chit chat. I want to talk a little bit about my life in LA. It changed me more than I ever possibly imagined. I graduated college and I moved straight to San Francisco, like within a month of graduating, or about 2 months of graduating, and I had an internship. I was working at Stanford, life was great, and then I could not afford to live there on my own, so I had the decision to either move back here to Denver, or I could choose to move south. It's like an 8-hour drive south from San Francisco to LA. So I was like, you know what? Just gonna take a leap of faith, move to LA. Right? LA life was interesting. LA life started out not so awesome and then got a little bit more awesome, and I met some incredible people. I met some of the most positive and influential people that I will ever meet in my entire life. So shouts out to the select few of people from WAG that I still talk to. The very select few. And then I worked at Orange Theory for about 5 months. I worked at Orange Theory for 5 months, and I kid you not, these people that I worked with at Orange Theory, like, I got so close with these people, I would have never imagined. I don't get close to people this quickly. So I just want to shout out to the whole OTF gang. Tell you all that I love you so much. I miss you so much. And yeah, I think that if I were to provide a pro tip right now, if you are doing these braids, make sure that you fully detangle the extensions that you're putting in. This hair is just not, it's not easy, but you know what? You're getting through this style. So see how these are already kind of lifting? It's okay, because at least the ends of these edges are braided in. That's why you want to do it before. If you lay these baby hairs after, you can't get that good swoop in there. Okay? You need the swoop. But anyway, so people from WAG, people from Orange Theory, and on top of that, you think you're close to your family when you live in a different state, but like the family, like my dad lives there, my grandparents live there, but Annie, my cousin, she's like one of my best friends now. Not that she wasn't before, but like she gave me a bonus cousin. Kelly, I love you, girl. And then, you know, a bonus friend, family, cousin, person, Monia, girl, I love you too. It's just like, I love all of you people, but Denver is the place for me to be right now, so that's where I'm gonna be. I'm completely off of my head right now, but I just want the end braid to be like thick. And now that I am back here in Colorado, I have some incredible people in my life as well. I've set some pretty big goals for myself being back here. I made this move for various reasons, but I think my hair journey is like something that I really, really want to continue doing for a very long time. I actually, guys, exactly like 3.5 weeks ago, I started my very first set of dreadlocks, and like I've done so many cool things since I've lived here, even though I was under quarantine after living here for like 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks I was making drives to like nearby towns and seeing the city and enjoying restaurants that I used to eat at when I was in high school, and I got to hang out with some really cool people that I really love. I love being here with my boo and my best friends and my grandpa and my cousins and my uncle and everybody. I just love being here with my family. I feel beyond blessed. I know that there are a lot of people who are going through a lot of troubling time. Y'all, just don't mind me. This is just gonna be a chatting video because I cannot get through this knot. I feel beyond blessed because I was blessed with a job, and today was my very first day of work. I think it's like day 14 of coronavirus lockdown, shutdown. So I feel beyond blessed to have moved to Colorado, definitely on a whim, kind of on a whim. It's planned, but you know, it was a last minute sort of thing when it came to like my job. Only a couple months notice, and yeah, I'm really happy to be here. I love the people that are in my life. I don't have many people in my life that I went to high school with, but there are two? There are two very special people that are still in my life that I went to high school with. So if you're in my life now and I went to high school with you, you're kind of stuck. You're stuck with me. Even when it's detangled, it still does. Oh my god. Yes. No, I didn't. If you have edge control on your fingers as you start to do this part of the braid, like down, it stays so crisp and clean. Like, take note, guys. If you're gonna take note of anything in this video, take note that when you are braiding your hair and you want it to look sleek and clean all the way down, that you just apply a little bit of edge control to each of the parts as you're going down, and you will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. I am pretty content with the size of this braid. I figured it was gonna get smaller as I got closer to the end. This is obviously the transition from where it stops from being my hair to the regular braid, but I'm cool with that. That's not bad. Plus, like, the amount of hair that came out of that knot, you guys missed it. I thought I was recording, I looked up and I was not recording for like a long time. I lost a lot of hair in the transition, but you know what? It's not mine. So I'm just gonna braid it to the end and see how it looks. Ugh. Y'all. No, but what I was saying is that people in California I love so much. Annie, AJ, Kelly, Monier, all of you guys have been incredible. And it was actually really hard for me to leave LA. Like, I had my mind set on Denver. There were so many reasons why I wanted to be here. But I was like, maybe within the last 2 weeks before me leaving, I was like, I'm not going. Like, I was dead set on it. And like, there was nothing where I was like, well, you already did this, so you have to go. There was nothing that like I had to come to Denver, so I was like, I don't know, I might stay. I really might, but I'm happy I'm here. I couldn't imagine being away from like my mom and my sister and my grandpa and all these people during this pandemic. I would be stressed out at home, but I'm happy I'm here. I'm going through lots of learning experiences, and yeah. Y'all, this is long. And then every time I'm braiding, regardless of what I'm braiding or twisting, I always take a little bit of edge control, apply it to the ends so that the end of this braid stays. I just want to tighten up my edges a little bit. Oh yeah. That is clean. And then keep that swoop motion going back with my finger. Yes, yes, yes. If you have made it this far, you will not be disappointed. I am going to stay consistent. I'm going to be posting content every Sunday. Every single Sunday, I'm gonna be posting content. And quick shout out while I'm talking about family. Anthony, he makes all of these beats. This is my cousin, y'all. Please check out his beats, you know? If you're interested in rapping or singing on one of his beats, check them out. They're fire. They're fire. I can tell you that now. I can attest to them. I wouldn't put them in my videos if they weren't fire. That is for sure. So check him out. I'm telling you, y'all. Also, I had like 7 jobs when I worked in LA. And let me tell you this. That is one of the main reasons why I left LA. I loved like all 7 of those jobs, but who wants to be working 7 jobs? Like, nobody wants to do that. And the cost of living was disgusting. It was disgusting. I mean, these are kind of lifting up, and I don't even care. It's law to like put a scarf on right after. Because you lay them, I don't care what kind of hair you have, they are gonna lift up and curl and start pointing at everybody in all these different directions unless you tie them down for at least 5 minutes. Even if you are in a hurry, wrap your hair, take your scarf off in the car, care for your edges, guys. Like, just care for them. Care for them, treat them right. These extensions that I were braiding in did not do me very well the first time, so I'm not super excited to do these, but can't go to work with half a head. You guys, I just watched Frozen 2 last night. Quality movie. Like, quality movie. It's a little dark. It's a little dark. Like, you like, dang, Anna. Dang, Elsa. There's a lot. I don't feel like it's for children. Like, first one, obviously for children. Second one, I wouldn't recommend it for your children. But I watched it with India on FaceTime because we're under quarantine right now. Okay, guys, I just completely brushed through this. You saw me, right? You saw me brush through it. You know, some styles, I'm not gonna be able to show you how to do them. I'm just gonna have you sit here and watch me do my hairstyle. Now, if you can pick up what I'm doing while you watch, then more power to you. I'm gonna try because I have an insatiable curiosity for my potential, and I will try anything that I believe I cannot do, right? So this is slightly detangled. Also, if this hair was blown dry, it would not be this hard. So I'm going to start out, separate this into 1, 2, and 3 strands. I want to do about like 3 braids on it. So I take this first section, make sure that I have it in the very middle, and I'm going to be feeding it in. So some people, they just start at the front and they just lay the section here and then braid from there. I don't want the hair to be visible, and so I'm going to be feeding it in. So pretty much how you feed it in is you grab half of that section, right? So I have half grabbed and half not, and then I just continue braiding. And then when I come back around to this section that I'm grabbing right here, oh, it's already getting tangled. I'm gonna be grabbing this and then feed it into that section. Make sure I have all of the hair. Okay. It's so difficult to explain, but I hope you guys are kind of getting it if you know what I'm doing. So see, I fed this into the other one, and then I'm gonna continue braiding like it's a regular French braid. And then that way I just have the little bit of thickness in that front section, and then I won't feed in another one of the 4 sections that I took out until I am a little bit further down my head. I'm grabbing from here. And as you can see, these I did not start at the same place, so I'm gonna start over. It's crazy how you can be doing an entire style in the mirror and it's still crooked. See, just with practice makes perfect, y'all. Like, you can see this one is like boom, crisp, clean, and this one's like, I think though that if it would have been like this, it would have been the same. I think I eventually straightened it out. Then again, like I said, I don't know if this cut out of the first part of the video, so I'm just gonna show you again. But when you're braiding down the back, once it gets to a certain length, make sure that when you go to that next section, you just bring it forward like this so that you can finish out the braid and it doesn't lose its like flatness. Like you want your braid to be flat. Oh my gosh. These are the struggles of braiding with fake hair. They don't look bad. Not bad at all. I'm nearing the end. This was a tough one. A tough one that I thought was gonna be easy, but you know what? That's just kind of how life goes sometimes. You think things are gonna be smooth sailing and easy, and then you're like, dang, that was hard. I'm telling you guys, I am no expert. I am far from it. But I just like to try things out and see how they're gonna go. And this, I mean, eventually it went well. I think the transition from my hair to the fake hair is not bad. I mean, I could see where it stops. I will show you guys what it looks like in the morning. Cause like, you're like, your edges aren't even laid. Well, I laid them before, then you have to reapply, then you have to wrap, then you have to see how they look in the morning. It's a process, guys. I can walk you through it, but I'll show you in the morning how they look. I don't care what kind of edges or parts you're laying down, this is what you want to put on. It's not gonna leave it flaky. I can already tell the consistency. Edge control usually doesn't, but y'all, I was so embarrassed by the glue in my first video that I just washed it out before I even was able to record it. Oh, they're pretty symmetrical. Okay, Beyonce said that this is what I needed to do. I felt it, I heard her. They're even, they're symmetrical, they're the exact same length. Usually when you do these, you don't get them the same length the first time. So it's a sign. It's a sign from Beyonce that I need to leave these the way they are. Like Nuff said. Usually I just do it in the front, but I'm going to wrap this scarf around my entire head since I want this part to lay flat too. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. I am getting excited and more excited as I post, and I love the love that you guys are providing me with. You know who I feel like? Have you seen Honey? Her friend, she used to have the long braids and she would tie the scarf on her braids. She did it like one time in one scene when she's at her house, but that's who I feel like. That was probably like one of my favorite movies growing up. If you've made it this far in the video and you love me, comment below one of your favorite movies growing up. Honey was one of my favorites. I will tell you, if you haven't seen Honey, do not watch it as an adult. It's not that good. But if it was one of your favorite childhood movies, comment below. If it wasn't, let me know one of your favorite childhood movies. I am content with this hairstyle. I will obviously show you guys what it looks like in the morning before I go to work in my living room. And yeah, please feel free to like this video, like all of the failures I make with my hair. I never said this ride was gonna be pretty, I said it was gonna be wild. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, you purposeful people. Shouts out to India, she helped me come up with that. Styles with Purpose has purposeful people that are watching her YouTube videos. This is the style, guys. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm talking quietly because like it's 6 a.m. and people are asleep. But yeah. Very content. I might put some like jewelry in these, but other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Have an insatiable curiosity for your potential this week. Set a goal for yourself, achieve that goal, because good enough isn't. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.